I just scrolled through the profile of Henry Cavill, which one does on a Wednesday, right? And I realized he's from the Isle of Jersey, which I didn't know. And if you didn't know it either, you're welcome. But do you know who else hails from the Isle of Jersey? Eleanor Glyn. Who's Eleanor Glyn? Glad you asked. So Eleanor Glyn was a British novelist who penned erotic novels. And one of these would later become the basis for the development of the Netflix series Bridgerton, a favorite of mine. And based on the success of her erotic novels, Eleanor Glyn got invited to Hollywood by Paramount's Jesse Lasky to develop screenplays with her touch of glamour that made sex palpable. And they had a huge problem with the censorship boards back then because they made the movies responsible for the failing morals of the youth. So they believed Eleanor Glyn to be able to put a bit of glamour on top of the devious plot lines, and thus the films could get by the censorship boards. And actually they did, because Eleanor Glyn invented glamour for the movies. And glamour meant beautiful people, beautiful clothes, beautiful settings in beautiful countries with beautiful flowers, beautiful longing eyes, kisses, whatever. So everything was drawn out, very sensual. And she collaborated very often on that with Cecil B. DeMille, the most successful producer-director in Hollywood history. But you know what else Eleanor Glyn invented? The It Girl. Because Eleanor Glyn had the concept of it long before she came to Hollywood, and to her it was a magnetic quality within a man or a woman that could attract both sexes. And she sought the quality of it first in a man, and she found it in Rudolph Valentino and later in Gilbert Roland. So this was the combination of masculine and feminine attributes within a person. And it was only in 1927 that she penned the script for It, the movie that starred Clara Bow, the eponymous flapper that defined the era of the 1920s. But Eleanor Glyn only did it when Bud Schulberg of Paramount offered her a lot of money to develop the concept of it for a girl. And when Eleanor Glyn met Clara Bow, she was so fascinated by this woman that she found it within her. So Clara Bow became the first It Girl, and the term has developed over time. It was used less for a person that was just so magnetic that you just couldn't look away, that you just simply fell in love with, to very rich, very public people like Paris Hilton. So that is not what the It Girl actually is all about. So we covered Henry Cavill, the Isle of Jersey, Bridgerton, sex, glamour, and the It Girl. So I think that's good.